Hello and welcome to my classroom. My name is Monica. I'm a 9th year special education teacher in Wisconsin, and I'm going to show you my favorite organizational products that you can still buy right now. I do have other organizational products that I really like, but I couldn't find them to link them or let you know where you could buy them yourself. Most of them are Target, Walmart, Amazon, because that is just where I shop as a teacher working at Walmart and trying to save money wherever I can. It is also the middle of July, so I've somewhat put my classroom back together, but there's certain things like the closet that I don't want to deal with yet, so there might just be messes here and there. Please just ignore that. Okay, first up are these plastic bins. I use the Silhouette Cameo to put labels on them for my foundations materials, but these are supposed to be for file folders, but they work really well for holding books, manuals, flashcards, just little things that go with my curriculum. I also love these little mini drawers from Walmart. I'm a big fan of drawers. Let me show you. These are the 3 minis, and I have the bottom taken off so that you can stack them on top, so that there's 6 of them. I also have this kind. If you are going to invest in drawers, make sure you're getting the kind that have the clear, and there's this stripe pattern. You can't put it behind. You have to put it in front, which I prefer to put it behind. Like right here, you can see this one, I could tuck it behind. This one, I did tuck it behind, but you can't see it as nice as that one. As you can see, this label, it's the clear and not the stripe like this. It just looks better when it's the clear and not the stripe. So if you're buying drawers like this, just be aware of that if you want to put a label behind it like this. As you can see, big fan of the drawers. And you can just fit so many things in there. It's just a nice way to be organized. I also love these from Sterilite. Again, I like the clear so that you can put a label behind it. So here's where I just keep switches and such for my smartboard. It's next to the smartboard, and then I can plug it in. You know these photo cases? I use these photo cases with my label maker for my word wall words for the unique learning system. And then I also use the rainbow variety for my vocabulary words for news to you. You can get them at Michael's or Walmart. Because I work at Walmart, obviously I'm just gonna get the Walmart ones. Okay, again, the closet. Ignore the mess. I love these. It's meant for sheets of printer paper. So like here, my sheet protectors, it fits so nice. So you can fit an entire piece of paper in there. You don't have to roll it around or fold it. Love them. I also really like these purple latch bins from Target. They work really well with the Target labels as well. They stack really nice, and they're just a nice size for a lot of random craft materials. Continuing with the drawer trend, this is the extra large. So I use that for my paras to work on materials. So if they need something to do, they can come over here and there's always something to work on. So here's more of the latch bins from Target. These are the Walmart Better Home and Garden. I have lots of cube organizers in my classroom. I really like them, and if I get bored with my current classroom layout, I can just flip it around very easily, which is good because I like to change things up. So if you are looking for just classroom storage, I like the Better Homes and Garden ones from Walmart, and then these bins from Target. You can get 2 of the latch ones, and then the Target brand bin on the bottom that's bigger. The 3 of those bins fit so nicely into the cube organizers. I also love these bins. They're in the bedding section or the laundry section at Walmart. I use them to keep my unique learning system materials in, and then I have these pouches that each unit can go in. It's a nice size, and it has a little flap where you can fit the card in, and it's Velcro. So I use those at least once a month for my unique learning system materials, and that is from Amazon. I have these really small plastic containers from Amazon. They're really good size for games. I also keep my extras for the sticker store, as well as my temporary tattoos in there too. I have these little latches so you can close them nicely. Would You Rather, Idaho Cheerio, Peppa Pig Shoots and Ladders. This is Anger Island, which is a social and emotional game. And then, oh look, more Target latch bins. Target bins. I love a nice plastic bin, and I cannot lie. These are drawers. Technically they're IKEA. I don't have an IKEA near me, so I got mine off of Amazon. So I use them right here to sort papers that I'm going to use for the day. But then over here by my writing area, I also use it to sort my color paper and my other like pattern paper that we might use for crafts. Right here, more little bins. More bins, but here's the difference. Clear, not the clear. It's got that gradient grid right there. These black bins are book bins from Walmart, but I ran out of black and that's why there's a random green one. And I use those to store student materials for groups. So like that's a group, that's a group, that's a group. You get the point. And then these are photo box cases. You can get them at Michael's or you can get them at Walmart much cheaper. So like this one has math materials if a student needs to work on things. Right here under this is our news to you bin. So the students' packets for news to you are in here every single week. I also store my sensory bins in those photo boxes, but the gym is being waxed right now. So just imagine a wonderful cabinet full of those photo boxes, perfectly organized. If I have a picture, I'll stick it here. And then lastly, we're almost done. If we come back to this closet, these are file boxes. Again, you can get them at Michael's, but I prefer the Walmart ones. I keep my sound partner materials in here. So if you use sound partners as an intensive intervention, all the books are in there, sorted, instead of the little boxes they come in. The little boxes are just a hindrance to getting things done. And then that's a scooter that some of my students use sometimes in gym, but otherwise it stays in here for storage. A locking box. What could be in there? Just keep our technology things in here over the summer so I don't lose them. I've also used this as a candy box if I had kids that couldn't handle the candy being out. My kids get candy on Friday. And then lastly, writing sleeves, whatever you want to call it. I use them to store materials that I'm going to be using, or I can put centers directly in here so that the students have the paper that they're going to be writing on. In this case, it's in my Velcro drawer because I'm going to add Velcro to these pieces right here, but then the worksheet that they need is in here too. So not only is it storing the papers, but they can just write directly on the sleeve and I don't have to worry about making copies. And that was a brief overview of organizational things in my classroom that I really like. I'll leave the products linked down below, or if you saw things in the video that you're interested in, just leave a comment down below. Maybe I missed something. I mean, I have a lot of stuff. I know, I'm well aware. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.